Alright, and we're back, ready to continue our conquest of Hush House. Doing better this time. Well, I mean, obviously doing much better. I'm like, took me, what, 8 play sessions to get to where I am right now, and 2, so that's good. But at the same time, it's also sad because it means the game is all but finished for me, eh? I also have to find all the busts. I have a list of these people. I have to find their busts one at a time, right? Abbot Thomas. Speech, the first sword. That's a determination right there. Abbot Geoffrey. He's the one that set up the chancel. I remember him from last time. Just a sister. Lady de Brois. Hendrik de Wolf. Which one are you, Hendrik? I don't know which one is Hendrik de Wolf. Thomas is first, then Giles, Walter, Musgrave, Gideon, and then Valentine. He had Eels, didn't inherit. Eva, who did. But Hendrik de Wolf, first Baron Brandkrug. Why do I have Thomas de Wolf as first Baron Brandkrug? Hendrik de Wolf, first Baron Brandkrug. Who is Thomas then, and why have I put this down? Alright, well, where's his first branded? Fourth, second, first Baron Brandkrug right there. Who had torn loyalty for loyalty and curse for curse. There you go. You clearly go right there. Alright, I'm gonna have to move a chair, I see. Chair goes upstairs, in the way. There you go. First Baron Brandkrug. Are you happy there? Is anything different? I feel this has to be a secret of the house level thing. Probably cooperative? I have to put something cool. Oh, I can put a thing or something, or a dog there if I want to. Dr. Serena Blackwood, who went on to work in the Serapeum. Not good when you take jobs at competing institutions, I have to say. Here's Valentine de Wolf, 6th Baron Brandkrug. I have that right. It's in my notes. So where do you go, Valentine? 6th Baron Brandkrug. He's got a bird on his shoulder. In the sky, he sought his friends. This is true. He also threw himself from a tower. That's less likely for statues to brag about. Another Serena Blackwood. Serena Blackwood is... where's my list of... Oh, wait, here's my list of librarians. Fortunately, I only have her as a question mark where she falls, but I know she's a librarian. Maybe I can consider this and find out. It's a fine way to start a day, right? Thinking on past people who've gone and can return and teach us languages that we need. So maybe if we think about her real hard, she'll show up. Solomon Husher, on the other hand, I know you're 3rd, right? Solomon Husher, 3rd librarian. 13th librarian. 12th librarian. 12th librarian of the Curia of the Isle. This, of course, would be me. I could use whatever I want as my image. So it's encouraged me to... So 12th is me? So the previous one was Gervinius? Well, understand, he probably died in the fire. The 13th librarians, if I have a successor, Huh. That's really interesting. We'll have to think of something there. Just reeks of puzzle, right? I'm gonna put a dog there. My successor will be a dog. Anyway, Solomon, where are you? Come here, Solomon. We have to put... What's that say? Serena... Third librarian's right there. Yeah, Solomon Husher. Niche plaque, whereof we cannot speak, thereof we must remain silent. Always good to have a Wittgenstein quote, and it's kind of fitting that Wittgenstein would be winter aligned, given how much patience you need for him. Second librarian. Was born of 3 nations and of none. That would be Kitty Mazarine, right? Who are you? Where are you? Eva de Wolf. She was the first Baroness Bankrug. 4th Baron. 1st Librarian. 7th Baroness Bankrug. Not to be crossed, not to be found. There you go. Eva, you go there. What else we got here? 6th, 5th, 4th, 7th. Weird order right here. Shouldn't the 6th be right here and then the 7th go up? It's in odd order. Who departed, who did not forget. Returned to contemplate what he began. Wait a second here. I am 12th. There is 13th. That's 9th. Where? No, 10th, 11th. Who returned to complete what he began. Well, 11th would have to be... Right, I am 12th librarian. I am 12th librarian. And we have to put William Harries and Serena Blackwood in somewhere. And we're missing 10th. Levinson is 9th. 8th and 6th we're missing. So we'll have to read eventually. Like, who knew that curating a library would have so much reading going on? Just annoying, right? Absolutely annoying. So anyway, that was fun. A little organizational trip. Any more busts around? Any more you? We're going to have to get rid of these skulls and tchotchkes. They are simply in the way. Natalie Brulot. She's 5th librarian, according to my notes. 5th librarian. This says, niche with plaque, who was denied victory but never defeated. Natalia Brulot. I only wish that one day I will be important enough to have a bust. As of right now, sadly, not the case. Simply a man playing video games. No. Fraser Strathcoyne. Also a librarian, but I don't know where he falls in the order. I have to read some more. Musgrave de Wolf. 4th Baron Brandkrug. I can do you. There you are. Musgrave. 4th Baron Brandkrug. Mocked more than he merited. I feel certain kinship with that. But do we not all? So, that was fun. Now it's time. Oh, we got another one. Who are you? Walter de Wolf. 3rd Baron Brandkrug. 3rd Baron is right there. Uh-oh. 3rd Baron Brandkrug. That's 2nd Baron goes on here, right? Third Baron, who commanded the raising of the stair. Good for you. Anything in the guest house? No, just a party waiting to happen. Alright. So, it's a new day. Bright new day, not Numa, thank God. See what sort of weather we got, right? Sunny day. Problem is, I don't have any frost. This is a giant deficiency. So, I can get this in. I can get the foundry open. Can I get to 7 with Miss Killy? So it's 2, and then 4, and then a memories 2 more, and then cake time? Yeah, we can do that. So, yeah. Can I get up to 7 with her husband? 2, then 4, then 6. Now I'll need a drink to give him. Something chilly. Right there. Yeah, I can get that. So let's get them both out here, right? We're going to open up 2 things today. Miss Killy, come with me. Good. Excellent. And we begin speaking. I've decided I'm not going to do this stacking thing. It's just irritating me too much. We speak of chore. Then, Mr. Killy. Front and center, sir. Okay. Come and spend the day with me. Oh, Serena Blackwood, 10th librarian. Well, that's authoritative. Serena Blackwood, 10th librarian, as per her bust. Serena Blackwood, 10th librarian, a redoubtable scholar and administrator who quarreled with the prison governor and never completed her term. She went over to the Serapeum. She hasn't worked there either. She seems like a rather quarrelsome person. Alright. Now we have to get the memories these fine people will need. Meanwhile, Serena goes in the 10th slot. Right there. Who departed but did not forget. There you go. Your head belongs there. Now, I need to go get a winter memory and a heart memory. This is easily done, yes. Then go get a heart memory, which I keep over here. It's starting to rain. This is a good game to play in the rain. There we go. And we get that with a little whist, right? Good. Now, probably should have done that because I need those cards. But anywho, now we gotta read a book. Specifically, we're gonna read this book. The Sky is Hard. So, I have a memory, but I don't have any skill. What do I don't have any soul for it. I might have some skill. Okay, we're fixing this. This is just can't be done. There we go. This is gonna hurt me later, but it can't be done like this. The UI is a big problem in this game. Alright, so we got a 2 sky, so that'll get me to 4. And then 5 over there, but then it's so hard after that, it's just a coin toss. Is there anything else I can read? Okay, you know what? How about we don't? How about we just kind of classify, right? Might be able to read the green. No, I probably can't read the green book. I wish I had a 4 difficulty lantern book. You know what? We are just going to sit back and we're going to classify. Actually, I'm going to go look at this rain. Everyone stay here. I gotta go stick my head outside. Alright, I am back. I will like to report that it is raining, and just like in the game, raining makes you happy. So I'm just not going to read a book today. I'm just going to catalog a ton of books. Goal, find a readable lantern book. I've been at this day long enough already. And should you not have to consider cake, madame? Have you ever really thought about cake? Good. Here we have a very difficult moth text, which we put on the very difficult shelf. And continue. Just mass cataloging today. A cataloging fiend, I say. Alright, you are up. I need to get your memories up. Do that, do that. And madame, let's talk about this. So I can only get her up to 6, huh? Now without leveling my heart a little more. 8 winter is within my reach. We'll put you there. And always be, can't catalog with health? Can I do that at a desk? I thought I could catalog with health here. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can catalog at desks too and set up a whole bunch of them? Well, that's a little fancy, don't you think? Give me that, give me that, give me that, and give me that. Now I probably should be doing it though, eh? And here with my metal, just not with my whist. Because Miss Killy is ready. It's time for her to go clean a room for me. Can't get you the 7, huh? But you can clean the reeking chamber. Okay. Meanwhile, you better take this whisk before I use it on something else. Good. We've gotten a mid-tier rose book. Isn't hugely interesting. I should definitely keep doing this here because this is where I can use my health. We are just a cataloging monster today. Alright, there we go. Mr. Coffin Maker, have some regret. We all have them, and this one is yours. This I should read, Book of Cinders. That's entirely doable. Meanwhile, find something else that's entirely doable. Alright, good. We found the Watchful Tantra. Fortunately, this isn't easy enough. It's easy, just not easy enough. And one more with my health right there. Click, click. We have found... here's Kitty Mazarine, right? Second librarian, if I am not mistaken. Kitty Mazarine goes over here. That's second librarian right there. Second librarian, born of 3 nations and of none. First librarian, Ambrose Westcott. Haven't found you yet, but I will. But the music room is very useful. Right. That's enough for you, right? You can open up this room. The gloomy stare. Good. 10 heart? I don't really think I can do that. Seem to be in a strata of books what are difficult. Yep, do that please. Let's try to clean another shelf. We shall catalog today. Okay, this I have to pay attention to. I can probably get up to 6 nectar. We'll catalog today, we'll catalog tomorrow, we'll catalog every day. I can read that. Brian de Wolf, 3rd Baron. Why do I have Brian as... Why do I have Walter as third? Ryan de Wolf, third Baron Brandbrug, as per book? Question mark. All right. Anyway, where did my book go? I dropped it somewhere, didn't I? Did it go? It can't go out. Oh, it went outside. All right. I threw it out. It's a fairly easy scale book, so you go on the fairly easy shelf. Meanwhile, another book, please. In exchange, I want to put that nectar book in my inventory. These are projects for the coming days. Good. We have an infected, easy moth book. Infected books are placed here. I gotta do something else about this scale tool. It doesn't belong here. In the Winter Tower, where you can think about the Colonel. Think what he'll do to people like you. Alright. Everyone would be so much easier to deal with if they just spent more time thinking about the Colonel. Alright, over here, over here. And we have officially cataloged a ton of books. And opened up 2 rooms and arranged the furniture. Everything's in good shape right here. Oh, wow. I need a better tough book repository. This is not getting read anytime soon. But we have plenty of stuff to do tomorrow. Did not use the weather. Gotta find a way to get Faust. I'm hoping I can get an illumination skill out of this forge book. Anywho, so we are definitely going to try to read this forge book, huh? That's not what we want. It's a newer one, eh? If I remember. 2 winter, 1 forge. Uh-oh. Do I not have a 2 forge buff? Makes it all the more imperative I read this thing, right? I can't today, I guess. 6 forge. How do I get you? Well, obviously 2 right there. And then I have no forge on any of my skill. So this is just simply doomed to start because I have no forge skill. And I have only 1 forge memory. I can maybe read a 4 forge book, but I do not have that. So I guess we go here? Question mark? What do I have in the way of gray nectar memories? It's another weak point, I believe. Uh-oh. Got 1 nectar. I should read this again just to see what it is. Alright, we're going to do that right now. Just tell me what this is, eh? Alright, so we get 1 nectar in memory, 1 nectar cake time, 1 nectar health. It's 3. And then 2 here is 5. I can read this. Give me that memory. With a little luck, and I always am lucky, I can read this. Now, where does that nectar thing go? Right there. Alright, you read that. Go on and read. You know you'll like it. Okay. That will help me read the nectar book. Now, this can just probably be read out of hand. I should probably do that. We should see... Oh, we should look at the room that was opened. Shrine to the Madrigad, which is an Ithastery trainer. I should check these trainers. Do I have anything aligned with Ithastery? It's probably fastest just to look for that, right? I know there's probably going to be exactly 1, right? Ithastery and Whist. Can I put Whist here? That's difficult, isn't it? Oh, I can. And then the Athastri trainer. Can't go, of course. Ah, the struggle. The struggle, the struggle. Alright. I have to remember I can give candles to the pastor. So that can get a long way. I can't get Miss Killy up to that. I can get her husband up to that, but it requires a chilly drink. I want my room open, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head towards my bedroom. So Mr. Killy, come with me. Who's at the bar today? Barber? Nah. Alright, and then we're going to need our winter memory back. Right there. We will read this with Shaft. No, we will read this with Shaft, but not here. Right there. Shaft. And that's all we're going to do today. One room today. Don't overstretch. Alright, Mr. Gilly, come with me. Let us talk about things that end. Should probably not waste so much time. So, this is a impulse memory I got for Nectar. And this is, I should look right here because I read this book specifically to classify it. This is Confounding Parable. Do I have a shelf for Confounding Parable? Yes, I do. If I drop this, yeah, it's just misplaced. There you go. Things should move around occasionally with visitors. This might be a controversial opinion, but I believe it is true. Read with health. No, I have to use a desk, right? I have to use a desk with heart, which is right here. Because with a desk, I have the width box. And then coil and chasm. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not heart-aligned. I see we have a problem developing. That can't go either. Ooh. We have a large problem developing. This memory can go here, that can go there, and this can go there, but that gives us 4. That's going to be difficult, though not impossible by any means. And I don't have my way up to the tower. Heart and... yeah, I can't use health. I can use health here. I can use this here. I can't use cake time here, right? I can. Anything go there. Oh, use this desk then. I can't use the memory. Maybe I should craft something. Tends to be the solution, right? And I can't use the... maybe the kitchen stove, actually? But you can't read a kitchen stove. I mean, I could throw in... actually, do I have a basket of pears? No, unfortunately I cannot. It does not work like that. So here we are, once again in struggle. Yeah, just in struggle. How lucky do you think I am? I can't use the memory, but I can use cake time. Where are you, cake time? You're in the kitchen. How lucky am I? I need... well, I can use my earth sign. I can go get more earth sign, right? That can always be done. It's in some books. I don't have that book, but... this is what the memory is for, right? knows this collects me trainer, and I might need to use that at some point. But anyway, read a book. That's all we need, right? Now we're just gonna have to start classifying books. That's what we're doing with the rest of our day. We are a book classifying organization. Right there, go. Alright, Mr. Gilly is getting chillier and chillier. Yeah, we can talk about our regrets. It's kind of like therapy, only I'm just trying to make him feel bad, so he works better. That's difficult, and in... Do I know that language? Did I knock that one out early? I don't think so. No, I've got Kilshami, Savazine, and Ixos. None of which should be here, but they are. Good. And then read more. Always read more. Never stop reading, kids. Then we want 7, so he gets a drink. I don't like expending resources. Ooh, especially like... Ugh. We have Isle water. That's better, right? Oh, don't give that to anybody. Mist-kissed water has uses. This is kinda normalish. Serve appropriately, please. Good. We offer him a simple drink. Isle water. There we go. Good. Here we have a very difficult knock book in a language I do not speak. So it's difficult to even get worked up about that one, eh? More books. Read a book with my health here. We will categorize everything. We will find the lantern book I need, right? Alright, he's ready. Please open a room for me. Good sir. And right there, we have found a pretty easy knock book. That should go in my inventory. Here we have a sky book I probably cannot do. Right. I want to consider that. And over here, this book goes in my inventory. Next up, we have... Yeah, we read the book. In the Shadow in the Stair, Ernestine Peterhans records her conversation with Little Darkness in Hush House Stair Tenebris, which she calls Donkerling. Ernestine, I know they gave you quite the name, but Donkerling? Ernestine's business in the cellars of Hush House often took her up and down the Stair Tenebris, although it is avoided by every other servant. Donkerling first attempted to consume her and then to demand sacrifices from her. Ernestine consented to bring it mice, but became very stern when it asked for a new drowned child. Donkerling claims to be an imprisoned long under the protection of the deepest power of the sea. It is prone to occasional bouts of raving about how, when it has freedom, its patron will drown the isle. Ernestine renders most of these long speeches as ... but is very interested in what it can tell her about the circumstances of shipwrecks. There are hints she may have been planning a salvage expedition. Now, impulse again. I need a new impulse shelf, don't I? Yeah, I need a new impulse shelf. I need a bigger shelf for impulse. That's not what I needed. Right here, I declare you impulse. Impulse. 2 moth, 1 nectar. I will move everything over. We have coil and chasm, which I already knew. Which is a bit of a problem, right? So, speaking of problems, I have inventory issues. But we will solve this very quickly and cleanly. Let moving the books over. And then erasing spot. We will have an organized library. We will do things correctly. Anyway, what am I going to do with this lesson? Let's make a plan. Coil and Chasm is on the tree. It will not be leveled. So I need to find a level 1 to take to level 2. It is not on the tree. You are not on the tree, and this is Scale and Nectar. You are not on the tree, cannot be leveled. On the tree. Not on tree, cannot be leveled. Not on tree, cannot be leveled. Not on tree, cannot be leveled. Language. Not on tree, cannot be leveled. On tree. On tree. On the tree. Not on the tree is a language. On the tree. Not on tree can't and is a language. God, I wish they weren't there. We'll be doing this over and over and over again. Not on the tree, cannot be leveled. On the tree, on the tree, on the tree. So I just have to wait and hope Numa is far away. Alright, I suppose. Serenity of the Blackwood. It's Serena Blackwood. There we go. Just keep classifying, right? Everything will be okay as long as I keep classifying books. There's a bunch over here too. They're like rats. Classifying 2 at once. Only the most skilled and powerful librarians can do that. Now, it's a very simple matter to unlock this. And we will do it tomorrow. Oh, it's a very easy edge book. I'm going to try to read you tomorrow. Right here we have a very easy moon book, which I will place right there. And we should keep classifying, right? One more on the day. And bright and early we have stuff to do. Bink! Another very easy moon book. These are, again, no lantern. I wonder if it places certain books far away based on what you start with. I have no idea how I'm going to get that up. Like I'm having trouble struggling with even a 6 Forge book. Ugh. Are the pairs a tool? It'd be very nice if they were, but they're not. Alright, daybreak. First thing, we have to open up my room. Abandoned librarian's quarters. Miss Killy and a memory can do it. So let's go get her memory, right? Right here. And then right there. Good. And we zip over and we get Miss Killy to come with us. Excellent. Then I think we need to open another room, right? Alright, that's Miss Killy again, but not right now. Moth? Can I do that? Miss Killy can open that. I mean, I can open this with Denzel and the pairs if I really want to. Yeah. I mean, like right here it might be called for it. Because 2 from Denzel, 6 from the pairs, and then this right here. So it's appropriate for a 9. Can I still get a barber? Is it time to get a specialist down at the bar? Barber is 2 moth. And then 4 moth. Then 6 moth. Yeah, let's go get the barber. Barber will help us. Now we should go get the barber's memory, right? We moved impulse over here. We shall read it with our health. Meanwhile, we have to read... Can we just read this edge book out of hand? Let's find out. Edge goes there. I only have one edge. Oof. I use the other to summon Miss Killy. That's a problem. Really? I can use you as more edge. So if I can just get an edgy memory, I can't read it out of hand, but I can get an edgy memory. Right there. With a little wrist. Alright. Plan of the day going forward. And if I'm going to read another one, go get a sky memory, just in case I want to read that one too. There we go. Alright, everything's moving forward. Cloudy day. Unfortunate. Nothing good happens on cloudy days. Hello, Mr. Barber. Internet barbers of the South Country will keep you clean and kempt and make sure you don't miss out on any news or gossip, and arrange matters so you aren't too troubled by vermin. Snip, snip. There you go. It's time to move forward. Miss Killy comes. She just needs a heart memory. And then for everything else, we just wait a little bit. Then we'll be done. Alright, good. We are working together on this, and you need your memories. So everyone just needs memories. Good. Our day's harvest is here. It's time to begin work. So our barber friend gets impulse. Good for you. Then we start reading this edgy book. Get sharps up. And then contradiction. That's enough. Read that book. Hopefully we'll read another book before the day's out. Alright, right there. Our barber is ready. What are our options here? Yeah, sure. Unlock that. The Motley Tower. Now I have to talk to Miss Killy about Solace. Try to make her feel better. She's always so mopey. Oh. Could you clean my room for me? What? No assistance. Oh. Oh, I need a level 2 skill in order to get in there. Ooh. It needs a soul card with level 3 associated with it, so it needs a plus card. And I don't have one. Well. Looks like Miss Killy is going to be baking me another cake, eh? It's okay, she likes it. Don't use my chore for anything. Alright, good. We have the alchemy table. Sly Limbic. It's a wonderful little drink. And hey, more books. Lethe. Do not like Lethe. 2 units of it. I know I'm missing something simple about that, and somehow this information doesn't make me any happier. She'll get the top of the tower. Alright, right there. We have read a book. The Sun's Lament. The first volume of the Meditations of Abbot Thomas of the Abbey of the Black Dove. The thorn-beaked crows took my eyes from me in justice for my crimes, but though I lost my sight, I found my light. Abbot Thomas speaks of the breaking of his oaths to his sword brother Tig, and to the Lord of Scars that he served before he came to the Abbey. He writes of the power of oath bonds, and considers the means and morality of their sundering. Ragged Crossroads, that's new, right? And Memory of Fear. I have more fear, right? Fear needs a bigger shelf, for there is more fear coming, I assure you. Fear. 2 edge, 1 scale, right? 2 scale, 1 edge. Ooh. 1 edge, 2 scale. Fear is old. Alright, good. Now we gotta take a moment. We have to address the fear. Intuition's overflowing as well. Fear, go away. As we move in common topics. See, look at us. Look how we're categorizing books. Ragged Crossroads. Just get it? Of course we do. And so it's going to be quite difficult to read another book. That's not going to stop me from doing it. Here, could you open that up, please? You. Good. Ragged Crossroads. It is an illumination skill that can actually go on the tree. I'd be very happy if this could give me Faust. Oh, thank you so much. Need that badly. So on the next sunny day, I can get 2, 4, 5 from the tool. Do I have any lantern skills anywhere? Just Savazine. Savazine might be enough. So I can read a level 6 lantern book. And under extraordinary circumstances, maybe I can get the 8 inside me. But otherwise, it's going to be tough. So, yeah, read another book, right? Confounding Parable. And then this is Knockery, right? Wait. If it's Knock, why do I have this Sky thing? I can read the Sky book now that I have this Faust, and literally just now I can read you. Oh, I don't have any lantern. Founding Parable is Sky, and Lantern is 1 Sky, and this is... Do I have any Sky skill? I got it, right? Alright. Alright, this is really ragged right here, but we're gonna make it. That's all that matters, right? We're all gonna make it. Pink. Another desk, more books, and a referential image. This is no kind of reference for conventional medicine. Ooh, bag of stuff. Gotta go through that, right? Wasn't there more stuff in the kitchen? No, I already went through it. Good. I got these packages as well. Good. Alright. I should think about being able to feed my guests as well. I've got enough food and resources, though I don't like spending them if I do not absolutely positively have to. We read our book. Here we have The Journal and Thomas DeWolf. That is First Baron Brankrug ? Thomas DeWolf, Second Baron Brankrug. But why do I have Giles as Second Baron Brankrug as per book? I'll have to audit this later. Because I have Giles as second. Where did you come from? Nickname Baron Silence of Castle Silence. For his taciturn severity, most likely the origin eventually of the name Hush House. Not the librarian Solomon Husher. There are very few personal details here. Thomas, a talented astronomer and ornanoscopist, dispassionately details his observations and the building of the observatory atop the Watchman Tower. As he records the passing of the great comet in 1576, the tone finally becomes more animated and also more obscure. Thomas cites his Dawn period namesake, Abbot Thomas, as an authority on wind, moon, and shell in the heavens inferior. He observes, "My predecessor knew this truth. 3 blossoms hath the watchman's tree, paper, ink, and flame. The great comet, I now aver, is that flame." Let's see. Memory of salt, that's a new one, and that one doesn't come up very often, so I will put you here. Salt is 1 knock, 1 moon, 1 winter. Salt. 1 knock, 1 moon, 1 winter. Good. We are a good librarian. It was a good choice to let us be in charge. And I've never seen you before. Oranoscopy. You are simply weird, and I adore you. Get in my head. Alright, so, what a wonderful use of a day. What sort of weather we got? Then we start making decisions. Clouds. Oh, and someone is coming. It's going to be a visitor day. Good, I have plenty of books now. Got very good coverage. Anywho, see who's at the bar. Orchard Keeper. I can get just an amazing amount of nectar. We can meet this, right? And that. I mean, just by giving him pears, right? Though it possibly doesn't have to be pears. I mean, the problem is pears are regeneratory, every single pneuma. So I shouldn't feel bad about using them. So anyway, 2 nectar, 3 from cake time, 4 from health, and then I need 7. Just give some normal drink and a normal bit of food to get him there, and hopefully it expands an 8. And then we use the pears to get through that. Yeah. Alright, let's just go get a, we'll get an Orchard Keeper. This is our project for today. Hello, Orchard Keeper. Let us speak of health. Meanwhile, we have here Oranoscopy. Obviously not on the tree. Consider the star. Hath each star its 7 names. Observe that these names are never shared. No. Perfectly clear. Somebody please rifle through this bag. Now, the matter of books. We are still, I want to read this so badly, but I don't have any forge skill. So I'm left only with 2 forge, and then I don't even have a good forge lesson. So I can only summon 3 reliably. I can get a couple tools if I open up the foundry. I mean, I can get 4 reliably. I mean, great job, right? So I guess I just simply cannot read you for now, and you have to go back on this shelf. And I have to read another knock text, which is unfortunate because I'm so heavy on knock. Makes me sad to go read another one. Alright, knock text, you're in the pipe. Should I get Miss Killy? Yeah, we will also get Miss Killy. We will be moving in many different directions right now. Miss Killy, alright, we have to wait for our Orchard Keeper to be done. Sorry, Miss Killy, you must get in line. Then The memory is coming. So here, eat this. Alright, good. We have a visitor. Magister Hokobald. The affair of the unfinished lark. What do we have? For 3 years, the sculptor adept Zolhimalam Zidane has labored at his masterpiece, an abstract sculpture that speaks with the voice of the desert lark. And now, puzzlingly and suddenly, he is dead. Very strange, very sad. Meanwhile, Mr. Hokobald speaks deep Mandaic, and you are going to teach me that. You are not going to get a book. You are, in fact, going to give me a lesson. A nice lesson, mind you. How am I getting this person up to 7 again? Oh yeah, cake time. Am I going to be able to work Miss Killy up? All she needs to be. Cake time. Can I serve this? Yeah. Serves dandelion wine. Good. Alright. We got memory 1. We have arsenic. Poison, sometimes known as the message of the swan. The swan, I think we can agree, is a dick. Is that really all I need? I guess I'm just reading this book, right? Don't I have to get something from Miss Killy? I should get a heart memory for her, right? I mean, right? This is just so incredibly easy for me. Good. Read this book, and then go get heart from Miss Killy. Right there, as per normal. Read this book, get this heart. Move along, move along. Tomorrow's probably going to be another cataloging day, right? Okay. Are you ready? Fortunately not. You need to drink this. Then you will be ready. And I can start working on Miss Gilly. Up. Alright. My orchard keeper can get into the wrecked pantry. Wonderful. Now, Miss Gilly, sure. And then the memory, and that's enough for you to open up this room right here, and that's perfect. Need go, knows further. And here is her memory that she will be needing. 8. It's not worth daring the curse. There's your memory for you to think about. We have to go get more books to classify. That's how we're going to end out this day. And tomorrow is probably going to be a classification day as well. Always be classifying. Alright, now you ready? Let's see what's inside the gloomy room. Alright, we have just wondrous materials from A to Z. Because I've been using memories so well, I haven't needed to use much food or drink. Alright, here we go. The Elations of Lamentius, the second volume of Everett Jeffries' hypothetical theological debates in the Socratic mode. If Janus was an hour, Lamentarius might be counted among his names. But Janus has never passed that threshold, and so Lamentius is not. Jeffrey discusses the signs upon the threshold, drawing comparisons between the duties of guest and host, the status accorded to hours and other powers who dwell in, are permitted in, or forbidden access to the house of the sun. It was, of course, Geoffrey who later invited censure by giving sanctuary to Natan of Regensburg, in an age where Jews were, by royal order, unwelcome anywhere in the kingdom. Pattern. This is another common one. You're going to have to be rehomed. Not quite yet. On the shelf you go, Great signs and great scars. Still just collecting so many skills. Alright, something else going right over here. Good. Great signs is great scars. And catalog a book. Right there. And also down here with my health. Catalog this book. I could do more if I was willing to use more desks, but I'm not. I'm the Invisible Opera. Nope, I say. Over there, 6 knock. We can read that. I don't particularly want to. I'm so very heavy on knock. Unless there's like a knock lantern skill I am not aware of. Okay. I can do that. It's a recording. I have a phonograph around here somewhere, right? Yeah, right there. We can process this. Yeah, we'll read it with whist. I got whist to spare. So this is just an illumination trainer. And illumination is bound to Faust, and I have but one Faust. Let's go through this again, right? At the beginning of tomorrow, we're going to go through it all again. Aunt Mopsy's rantings, I guess. Onto the shelf, I say. We have 2 more books to read. At the beginning of the new day, we shall go through the trainers once more. Right, Horomachistry. Do we have any Horomachistry skills to interview? Blue, blue, look for blue, look for blue, look for blue. That's potential. It's not on the tree yet. A smarter man would have relined this, as a dumber man might have insisted he would do later. But it didn't work. I can put the skill here, and I can put that there, but I don't have another card. So this is just an ambition for one day. Nope. 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 Alright. Horomachistry. Potential, but not quite yet. Meanwhile, we got Illumination Trainer. Don't need you. Over here. Looks so weird. It's like he's on the wrong side of it. He isn't, but it looks like he is. Alright, so none of these are trainers, they're just music. This is a trainer, but not what I want. The Nyctodromy trainer right there is still sealed off, unfortunately. You are not a trainer. The barber's chair is a trainer for preservation. This is worthwhile, right? Because I can put this here and that there. And I definitely have preservation aligned skills. Like this one right here. Oh, I can do it. Craft parabate? No. Wait. This is Bosk. Never mind. I really have to start investing in song, I suppose. So I need, this is a, what are you? It's a preservation trainer. I need a preservation with heart aligned. Preservation and heart aligned. And it can go. Train my health. Alright, we can start. That'll open up my room. I imagine this is enforced, right? Like the game makes it happen this way. Because it seems like it would be very easy to not be able to train yourself up on anything for a very long time. You know, I gotta test these too. We have a Nyctodromy trainer and an Istashari trainer. The Istashari trainer is not correct, right? I have but one of these. Right there, polygonal meter, and it don't fit. So very sad. So it's a very sad story. And my Nyctodromy trainer right here. Doesn't take coil and chasm. Do I have another one? Does. And it takes FET, but I don't have another FET. Continue to read and continue to acquire more skills. Alright. So that's good. This will open up my heart. Fog is good. Fog is noteworthy. Do I have any knock puzzles? Knock or moon? Check the frontiers, right? No, 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 no. 7 moon. Can I do 7 moon on anybody? Like maybe if a sailor shows up. Orchard Keeper, no. I can feed the Orchard Keeper again and get to the deserted well. Or the Rose Haunted Hall. If that doesn't use... I suppose I could check for help and see who shows up. It is kind of overkill though. Unless... yeah, let's go see who shows up. Now I don't want to not make plans for another minute. Because I already started in the morning. So can I use you to read a big knock book? Like an 8. Maybe even a 10. Let's look through them all. Like this moon book might be readable today. So it's 3, and then, oh, it's only 4. And then the big skill, 7. So I guess I can't do that. I can read an 8 moon book today. Pretty certain. Should probably do that, eh? No, like this has to go in my inventory, unfortunately. It's too easy. This has to go in my inventory. It's very easy. Why can't this be lantern aligned? Make my life a little easier. It's also weird you can't sell books on like the black market. 10 moon is not something I can do. So am I getting too distracted trying to use the weather today? And it's just not going to happen. Should I just stick to what I'm doing? Put my head down and concentrate? This would be a much better use of my time. Alright, we're not going to use the fog. And I'm going to go get the Orchard Keeper. And we're going to give her the exact same treatment as last time. There you go. Wonderful thing about the Orchard Keeper is she is inexpensive. Orchard Keeper. Unfortunately, we're going to have better health tomorrow. Alright, so we have classified a book and thrown it clean out of the library. It made me very mad. It's a very easy sky book. Alright, so we should just read this moon book. Well, here, we shall read this knock book with this fog because it makes it ever so slightly easier. Not a knock thing, you're just purple. Yes, I just assumed it's alignment. Alright, sure. Go, because the memory was there. And the moon book, yeah, we'll go get a moon memory. We'll read that one too. There we go, right there, right there. Alright, we have a plan. Hello, glad to have you here. It's also cake time, by the way. Oh no, I forgot about Hokobald and he left. There goes Mandaic. I mean, I'll be able to get it again, but the fact I forgot is just very bad. Do not mind mistakes. Do mind mistakes of negligence. Mistakes of ignorance are fine. Mistakes of negligence are not. Ugh. Here, eat this. Oh well, we'll recover. He'll be back. He has to come back. Alright. By their marks ye shall know them. Monster hunting initiates of the hour named the Colonel, who identifies herself as Little Sophia, provides advice in finding the weak spots of Long. Little Sophia observes dryly, should one desire to slay an immortal, it is most practical to do so before they become immortal. She details the marks, the changes that Long undergo as they abandon their mortal condition. As the lantern Long begins to abandon its flesh, its skin becomes loose, its bones soften. The sixth mark is observed thus, when the flesh between the finger and thumb can be pulled to the final finger joint. And Deep Mandaic was forged too, and I needed that. Angry at book, angry at pattern, angry, complete angry. Alright, we need a new desk for pattern. You come here. I get a new lesson or a new skill. Yeah, I get my new skill. Yeah, get rid of charges. Pattern. To knock, one forge. Pattern. To knock, one forge. Good. And this book goes here. And this book goes there. And this label gets removed. Right there. You go right there as well. The library isn't ready. It caught on fire, okay? I'm a little busy. We're still getting a moon memory, right? Good. Good, I say. Okay, are you ready? Here. What's this? What can you open here? The abandoned librarian's quarters? She can unlock that? Oh, I just have to stim someone up? What? How did this not work for Miss Killy? Okay, we're going to try it again. We will try it again. We'll try it again. Don't get confused. Don't get angry. Everyone goes over here. You go over there. You get that. Miss Killy lives over here. Miss Killy, need your help again, I'm afraid. Come along. We need to go bring an angry Forge Long back so he can teach me a foreign language. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but trust me, we gotta do it. Alright, we have a new skill. It is, of course, not very interesting. And we put you there. We put you there. We need just a Mooney skill right there. Not a Mooney skill. Right there, Mooney skill. Read that book. Alright. Right there. Snip, snip. Health. Leveled. Excellent. It's funny because it hardly improves. It's 2 heart, 2 nectar. Why'd I hear a big bong? The hatchlings. Human figures crawl from a clamshell. Carapace cross imagery. I don't think I've ever used this room for anything. Portrait of a behatted lady. The more prominent the headgear, the closer to the glory. True. True fact. And a night mirror. I don't know why this room exists. It has never done anything. It's just a room on the way to another room. I feel is the inferior room. How does this work? Because, like, she couldn't do it before. The Orchard Keeper can? Now she can, huh? Alright. Please clean my room for me. Thank you very much. Okay. Pop. New book. We have A Pale Lady and the Prince of Wines, an anonymous biography of Eva de Wolf, last of the de Wolf, focused rather solicitously on her personal troubles and intrigues. Eva de Wolf is engaged to one Abraham Wheelock, but he leaves her at the altar. Oh God. Furious and humiliated, she returns to Brandkrug and is not seen in London again. 3 days after her departure, Abraham Wheelock's body is washed up near Gravesend. Yep, his face is so badly pecked by birds he is only identified by his belongings. These include a wax pouch containing a letter addressed to Wheelock, whose contents seem to show he is a spy in the pay of the Austrians. Subsequent investigations suggest that the ledger is a forgery, and the matter remains obscure. Lord Franklin Bancroft, sometimes called the Prince of Wines, begins a series of visits to Brandkrug House. His relationship with Eva becomes a source of scandal. Eva is now 49, but rumors persist for years that a de Wolf Bancroft heir. Eva's biographer claims that before her drowning death, her child by Bancroft was adopted by her friends, the Southies. That the child became the sister of the later poet laureate Robert Southey. No real evidence is provided to support this claim. So the de Wolf line lives on. Salt is angry. Yeah, if you leave a lady at the altar, the worst thing that happens to you is your body's washed up, picked by birds. You've honestly come out ahead. So Grail, I really should not level up Sea Stories, and I should level up any Grail main. Like this, and that, right? And then I can put this on the tree, hopefully. We will make a little bit of progress in that regard. Ah, my room is here. Thank you very much, Miss Kelly, for cleaning my room. Alright, right there. Can I put you on the tree? I can. What do I get for my trouble? Metal, which I can then level up. Ooh. Or I can leave it not leveled up and hope that I can add another soul card. I should leave it not leveled. Above, what begins in light may end in flesh. Without distinction and perception, pleasure cannot be distinguished from pain. These traditions are horomachistry. Interesting. Here I have a potential for forge. Do I have any forge in any skill? No. And I passed on Great Mandaic because I blundered. That keeps me from that, so I should keep the forges apart for the moment. I can get one forge in a memory. Oh, it hurts that I can't get two forge there. I need a tool. I need to open up the foundry where I'll be able to get a forge tool. Alright, Denzel, it's time. It is time, Denzel. Let's see what the weather is first. Rain and auction. The berry book. Kind of wish I could have that, but nope. Arab. Denzel, take some money. Let's go. We have to get a workroom in order. Okay. Denzel, we must speak of the forge. Then I'm going to have to give him one of the special cups, right? The Goddess Suchong tea. Yeah, I got a whole pot of it right here. Good. And that'll give him what he needs. Then maybe I can read the forge book. Bring it to hand. Not today, but tomorrow. You can be read tomorrow. You can be read today. Give me some solace. In you go. That can be read today. And we'll probably categorize some stuff, right? It's supposed to be what you do with your life. You categorize things. Oh, I missed Mandaic. So dumb. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. Spots of tea, and then we get to work. We have 4 sky. That has to be processed quickly. Maybe even today. 4 sky is very easy to hit. Especially now that I have Faust. And Soros and Tristan. Good. Shoot for 2 books today, right? Alright, Denzel. Please get this worked out for me. Over there. We have our solace. This is a recording, yes. So it must be done here. With this skill and this memory. Then something that's hearty. It's probably this, right? Yeah, easy. We'll listen to this record. Over here, get our other memory, which we may use. And here we have tools. Very important. We have edge tool. We have the important forge tool. Okay, excellent. I really should be focusing on Pastor more, now that I know I can give him candles. Solon's preparation doesn't belong down here. Up you go. It's the alchemist's room. Alright. So... wasn't I reading a book? No, really, wasn't I? Oh, it's right here. I was reading a book. I'm so used to reading them in hand. I keep forgetting I can read them at desks. Heart? Oh. No, wait, this is sky. So, Faust. 3 sky. And just a little sky skill. There we go. We're reading 2 books at once. Only the most elite librarians can manage this maneuver. Good. Passed on that book. I mean, bad when you really look at it, but it was what had to happen. So we have read. Now, what was that noise? There's noise of things happening. There's probably all sorts of stuff going around. The Atlantic Ocean, Whale Den, Moon Road, Bone Keeper, Shipbreaker. Why does Hush House not get a blurb there? Anyway, we listened to a phonograph. Velletry interviews. Interrogation of a man named Lacombe, a formerly nocturnal branch inspector, now identified as terminally robogoid. Lacombe is the guy that was imprisoned and caused the fire, yes? Lacombe is not especially lucid, and the state of robogodia inevitably includes a malady of the lungs which causes coughing fits. He weakens audibly over the course of the interrogation. He is questioned about the disposition of various unsanctioned items. That's the nocturnal branch. So I guess this isn't the guy who was put in the oubliette? I know, the librarian, Van Loren, speaks of becoming the person that goes in there and then burns everything, but the timeline is confused. Anyway, this was Nocturnal Branch, which is pre-Suppression Bureau. Anyway, he's questioned about the disposition of various unsanctioned items from Ortuccio in the region of the Fusine Marches. He is defiant as well as incoherent. Malcolm insists the items have been put to good use. He derides Nocturnal Branch as lackeys of Calyptra. Alarmingly, during the last few minutes of the interrogation, he begins to insist that his interrogator should burn the library. He waxes enthusiastic about the fire he wants to see, leading to a final coughing fit, after which the interview abruptly ends. A stolen secret. A lesson on that. So a stolen secret is new and rare. We'll put you here. 2 memory, 2 moon, 1 knock. Stolen secret. 2 moon, 1 knock. Right there. And we have a new skill, which we need to find a home for. Not right now, yeah? No, yes, right now. We need to find... so level 1 is closed. Level 2 is still open, yes? Level 2 is still open. Find a level 1, level it to level 2. And hopefully it can be put in there. We have Moon and Heart. Probably find Heart primary since I'm Moon for days, I guess. No, actually not really. The best Moon is 3. No, I mean that's sufficient Moon, right? Anyway, start at the bottom. Wolf stories, which are already aligned. I cannot right here. Level up Heart. That seems like a fine idea, right? Heart and Knock. Well, it's happening sometime. So we should go get Rain. We should go get Solace, right? No, I need nothing. I have everything I need. Alright, move forward. Don't think, just move forward. Hokobald will be back. He has to come back. Anyway, Locksmith's Dream, Stolen Reflections. The 4th volume of Teresa Gallmer's expansive work, no longer a discussion of the dreams of artisans, but a valuable survey of other works. The tone is calmer than that of Trespasses, but occasionally fearful, even paranoid. This volume was published in 1926, but almost immediately recalled and to be pulped by the publisher at the request of the author, possibly the authorities, depending on who you believe. A few copies survive. Janus is the gatekeeper, the twin god, the god that wounds, the presager of changes, the sun, the moon. So we identify him with the watchmen, the twins, and the mother, and with the forge, with the Minuscate, and the Madrigad. He cannot be all of these, can he? The Flemings knew the church, knew the dry land, knew Elagabalus. Is he then Synthesis? Or is he something else? In Galaica, they called him Janus Lamius, but the Obliviates are notorious for their slanders. Janus Lamus. Janus has, they say, not one face but 2, to which I reply, why only 1? Why only 2? Versot and Causley, according to Thomas Love Denman, once agreed that Janus was all the gods and none, but later Versot described him as all the gods, and Causley favored none. Denman was a sinister dilettante, but this rings true of them both. Okay, they're babbling nonsense, but we have a big lantern memory. This is critical right here. This is very important. You go right there. 2 lantern. 2 revelation. 2 lantern. Absolutely, positively, a great and Watchman's Paradoxes is a new. What was I doing? I was leveling this up. The Watchman's Paradoxes, Lantern Sky. So this cannot be used for that. I would love to just immediately snap and get a 3 lantern skill right now. But it is the memory of a stolen secret is what I need, and then some shaft, right? Level that skill up, see if we can shove it on the tree. Altogether, a very good day. I think I have 2 more days in me. And it's time for a break. We'll see. Anywho, Ragged Crossroads is one of my favorites. Surgeries and exsanguations. Can you go on the tree? I think you probably can. Yeah. We can put you here and get some chore. The Golden. In the times when nothing was forgotten, 3 flowers bloomed on the watchman's tree, black, red, and gold. Red is life that flows in the body's courses. The blood of the care-priced cross was golden. Preservation teaches what endures. Over here we can get more whist, which we don't really need. The watchman tree has flowers 3, black, red, and white. Red is the life that flows in the body's courses, and white is the writing at the body's core. Hushery teaches what ends. Now we're gonna get the happy story this time. Meanwhile, level 2 still open. I should probably take a survey, right? Now that I have some new skills. Anyone nectar and scale that can be leveled? You're on the tree, though. Don't look at me like that. No, no. 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 No, no. 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 Yes, but on the tree. No, no. No. Yes, but on the tree. Yes, but on the tree. Alright. This still difficult to use. Anyway, what a fantastic day. Tomorrow, we will read this book. This book right here. We're gonna read. Watch this pair. And a 2 lantern skill. We are coming far. 6 lantern is now easy for us. 8 lantern can probably be done. How much FOSS do I have? Just 1? I can think about an 8 lantern skill. Anyway, none of this matters because we're doing something different tomorrow. Alright, what's the weather going to be like? Rain. Step the first. Get my weak forge memory, which is found. This is getting busy. Give me a very weak forge memory. Thank you. Step the second. Figure out what I'm doing, huh? Looking around. It is Nectar Grail Day. Do we have any Grail rooms? It's been a while since I... Can I get Miss Killy to 8? Almost certainly, right? I get Miss Killy to 6. Maybe it's time to do the church. It's... Well, the pastor... Miss Killy's easier, right? It's 1 heart, then cake time is 2, my chore is 4, and then the memory is 6. That's what we're doing. We're unlocking the church. That is our goal for today. We will wistfully use that. We'll go over and get Miss Killy. I like using her because she's free. Good. Miss Killy is here. Miss Killy, let us speak of heart. I really appreciate how much she does. That sentence, by the way, is the key to a healthy relationship. Try to make sure that sentence is on your lips often, and you will do okay. Alright, right there. Oh, more to the point, I've got to put my, here, I'll trade you. I'm going to put my journal here, at my bedside, where I'm pretty sure absolutely everyone puts their journal. My journal. Do not read. Good, that'll keep everyone out, right? Excellent. Meanwhile, let's get all of our memories that we need for today. You right there, you right there. Come with me, come with me. We go to a forgy desk, and we put in 1 metal, and we have no forge skill. That's the critical thing right here. And then what we do have, so, look, I'm now 2 short. And if it asks for skill, I can get through. I need it to ask for skill, for soul, rather. Alright, I need to run out and get another memory. Not because I think it's going to actually be needed, but I would hate to be caught without it if it is needed. So I should read another book out of the corner of my eye, right? Give me something easy. Yeah, the Sky book's easy. Get Sky memory and read the Sky book. Sky's tough. What's my... Do I have to? Just put Faust right there, 1 Sky. Do I have a 2 Sky skill anywhere? Yeah, right there. Use that. Oh, I have to use a desk. Oogly. Right there. Have to read at a desk. Sad. There, just read this. Once again, reading 2 books at once. A technique only available to master librarians. And we will catalog the rest of the stuff for the rest of our time. Good. Miss Killy needs to speak of solace now. Then you have to personally clean an entire cathedral. No, don't thank me. And we have 6 Sky, easy enough. Considering I'm reading a Sky book without a memory. Don't use your metal. Don't use your metal. Alright. Please, open the church. I read all of the descriptions of all the rooms last time, so I'm omitting them now for time. This is regret. Just in case I need it. Oh, I have to pay attention to this. A memory, effort of soul. Okay, make sure I put the soul in. Right there. Now we've got it. Calculated risk. Right there is another 6 forge. Hopefully that'll be easier, because hopefully this gives me a forge skill. Hopefully I can just read that tomorrow, right? Good. We have read the book. The Book of Cinders, ostensibly an 18th century fireworks manual, but with some exotic ingredient choices and a substantial section on tephromancy, divination from ashes. Hieroglyphics is welcome. Here we have foresight. Oh, it's a proper forge memory. This is just, oh, you even get a big shelf. Even though I'm not really sure you deserve it because of, here, now you have that shelf. Foresight. 2 forge, 1 lantern. Beautiful. That puts a lot within reach. And then get the hieroglyphics. And we get another book over here. we've read a book. This book is Perugian Diaries. 1707, at the age of 18, Christopher Illipoli left Strathcone's household to study theology at the University of Perugia in Italy, enrolling under the name Christopher Strathcone. For 4 years, since his adoption from a Bristol orphanage, Illipoli served the Strathcone's pupil and protege, but his relationship with this austere and secretive man was always complicated. His journal confides, "I still think of Fraser's intentions are good. He certainly agrees. But I never understood the final goal of his investigations. He was never prepared to enlighten me. And so, good intentions or not, I can no longer bear this dream of eyes. We have agreed to part, almost amicably." Illipoli left Perugia in 1909 without completing his degree. He had long lost his interest in his studies. The latter half of the journal is concerned with his studies of Umbrian folk songs and notes towards his own compositions, which are of widely varying quality. Of the better ones, "In the Marshes of the Night" suggests he visited the site of old Lake Fucinus near Ortuccio. Probably speaks Fucine. Cheerful Giddy. That's good. 2 heart, 1 sky. We'll put you right here. Cheerful Ditty. Cheerful Ditty. 2 heart, 1 sky. This is correct. So we've read 2 books. We've got a critical skill. We are well on our way. I should probably make some candles, right? Somewhere, just cause. Anyway, we will end our day by just cataloging things, one at a time, not stressing too much. Easy book, gonna read it. There go. Bing. Not a very easy book. Gonna throw you on the shelf. Right there. Last book of the day. Progressing well, feeling good, self-actualized. Happy, not drinking too much. Everything's going well. Alright, get a good sleep. And tomorrow, I need a snake to put next to my... Gotta get one of the snakes and put it next to the, I can just hatch one, right? Where's my snake? Viper egg. I remember this was there. Viper egg. Hatch the egg. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll get a viper. That's a good idea, right? Just to go get a viper? Anyway, you know what's actually a good idea? Going to get foresight. There we go. Foresight on the table. We're going to read this book. And it's going to be easy. That's the almost insulting part. I never did anything with you. Listen, strings and songs. What's my biggest moon? I only have... Moon is one of those... Oh, here we go. So just read this book. Find a moony table, which is over here, right? Yeah. Just read this book. And that's how we're going to start off. And we're going to see what the weather's like today. Fog. Can I get them up to 9? I don't think so. Because, like a specialist, probably. Let's go see what sort of specialists are at the bar today. I should have done this first, right? Oh well. What we got? Strings and songs. Getting busy down there. It's going to get busier still before I'm done. Meanwhile, maybe an easier room. Yeah, this is definitely easy. So, 1, 4. Well, it depends on who's at the bar, eh? Kind of locked myself into hiring whoever it is. Alright, we have got our foresight. And now it's time to read this book, right? And we don't even need a desk for it, because we have hieroglyphics on our side. Nice. And I think tomorrow needs to be another leveling stuff up day. Right there. I can get a nectar guy. Sky and rose and nectar. I don't think so. If there's another way, we're gonna do something else. Do I have anything more? Do I have sacralime? I don't, which is sad. Brings 4 sky. 4 sky, and then 5 sky. I don't think so. We're at a place where things start to get expensive, isn't it? So knock and moon. It doesn't link up with him at all. So 4 sky and 4 rose. Can I get 4 rose up? Then we have 6 here. I don't really have a lot of tools to give him. I suppose I really want to do this, but who shows up if I just throw around money? Orchard Keeper again. That's alright, I suppose. So 2, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6 and 7 from a memory, right? Do I have a 2 nectar memory? I have to, right? No, I didn't last time. I used the earth sign. How does one get earth sign? I should probably just do that, right? Go to a nectar bench and just craft myself an earth sign. I'm hatching a snake there. I forgot about that. One sometimes forgets about why one is hatching the snake. Maybe I should just use the weather for something, right? Now the nectar bench would be up here. And then we add some health. And we need to add some skill. Coil and chasm is... Why is it... I only have 1 nectar skill, which is really a problem. Theresa's cordials. Wants a flower with a little nectar associated with it. That shouldn't be hard, right? I haven't been hunting for flowers at all. Vase of lilies. Craft Theresa's cordials. If I steep wood in the right proportion to the mixture, it'll burst into strange fruit. I don't know what I'm doing here. Is it time? Well, okay. So the musician, right? Alright, here we go. We're doing it. We're hiring this guy. I know he costs money. But we gotta make forward progress, right? Can't get hung up. Alright, here you go. Oh, I shouldn't have used my health if I was going to do this. Oh well. Foolishness happens at times. So I need 7 nectar. It is a waste to use the pears. So, first off, I used all of my heart. No. There we go. And then I can get a nectar memory from Impulse, right? I don't think I'll have to. Just give him the rest of the bottle of the dandelion wine. Alright, fine. This is an expensive unlocking, but we'll go and do it. Alright, here you go. Definitely only have one more day in me after this. Alright, the well, sir. The well. Thank you. And right there we have made 3 resist cordials. Separately, each is undrinkable. Mix them. They're only undrinkable after 15 minutes. So it's just... I've made myself something to serve guests. It should go probably, I don't know. It could go anywhere. And then over here, we have read a book. What does not bark? Normally I would just say cats. Alexander Probst was warily of Calyptra, a law, principle, or society which prevents the dissemination of dangerous knowledge. Calyptra, like the planet that occludes the star, or the Doylean dog that fails to bark, can be identified only by its absence. Even the name, I think, must be a mask. Calyptra is said to make exceptions specifically for the libraries of the Watchman's Tree. Does it make those exceptions so the Hours can make use of them? No, it's because the information must be suppressed, which is different from being destroyed. To be suppressed means there has to be access somehow. Storm's good. The sky aspect of Storm is definitely useful. So we'll stick you up here. Storm. Storm. 2 heart, 2 sky. Good. Good, good, good. And we get a lesson in something I already have. Alright, we'll have to make a plan for you. Meanwhile, let's make a plan for that. So, I need a level 1 skill that needs to be leveled up to level 2. And this is Moon and Heart. And put on the tree. Probably strings and songs, right? So, you're next. Tick, 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 tick. And then, new book. The Journal of Walter de Wolf. Walter de Wolf, 3rd Baron Brandkrug. Yes. Wait. Walter and Brian are both? Really? This is all very, very strange. Because Walter de Wolf, as per 3rd Baron of Brandkrug, as per book? Question mark? Which is it? He's both, I guess. Walter and Brian. Maybe we've got problems with histories right about now. Walter de Wolf, 3rd Baron Brandkrug, was grandson of Thomas. Grandson of Thomas, who was 2nd Baron, but Giles was also 2nd Baron. Was grandson of Thomas, son of the disgraced Giles. That's where I got him as 2nd Baron, who eloped with Pale Halfrin. The de Wolf line might have ended here if Seneschal Ernestine, by then over 80, had not managed to reconcile Thomas with his dying Giles. So I guess Giles was disowned? Interesting. Walter, though nominally siding with the parliamentarians, manages to stay out of the war. But in this is during the Intercalate, isn't it? But in 1642, his son Brian, Walter, 3rd Baron, has a son Brian, who is also 3rd Baron, runs away in the night of his 16th birthday to join the Royalist army. He is captured and returned to his father, who pleads for mercy. gives parole for his son's good behavior. I don't need a list, I need a family tree. We have to do this again, aren't we? In 1648, Brian runs away again to join a royalist uprising. Walter writes the news that Brian has been seen on the field of battle at the Gear camp, but his fate is yet unknown. Walter writes one last entry about his fear for his son and the future of his family. There the journal ends. But the extensive account of Walter's collaboration with the architect Gregory Wheelock includes usefully esoteric information. But here Wheelock this has to be a grandfather of Eva's Wheelock? I need a chart. I need a crazy man corkboard. Door and Wall is one of my favorites, right? And more foresight. This isn't a book about foresight. This is a book about confusion. Having read this book, I am more confused. Anyway, Door and Wall. Yeah, right. Press this button. And then we still have to figure out what we're doing with the Edicts Inviolable. Okay, so sort you. We want heart or moon. There's heart right there and sky. This is a good one to throw up there. So we need heart. We have memory of storms at heart, so we'll just level this up to see if we can toss it on the tree. It's our final act. And that's probably where I'm going to stop playing for the day. As you may have noticed, it's time for me to go. There you go. And if that goes on the tree, that is it. Open up the well. Wonderful. There's just nothing here for right now. Let's just get water. Which, you know, why not? Go get water. They can't. They don't have the right card. So very sad. Go into the underground, where things only get worse. Alright, strings and songs. Do strings and songs go on the tree? They do not. Strings and songs has to be leveled to 3 to go on the tree. We can consider that. I kind of am doing this in the... I shouldn't be doing it from the bottom, even though it's easy to do from the bottom. I should be doing it to the top so things get on the tree faster. Because doing it from the bottom will just level everything to level 2. And then to level everything to level 3, and then everything to level 4. So I am doing it in the wrong order. But we will classify one more book. And that will be all for us today. Then, tomorrow, we shall make a new plan. This is good. An impertinent vitulation. We can read you, undoubtedly. We also have to go through and see if we can align our skills, because we have a lot of doubles now. I mean, a lot of them. The second ring of the tree isn't completely full, but it's getting there. Alright. Boom. It's like, look, this should be leveled twice. Well, 3 times, honestly. This should be leveled, that should be leveled, this should be leveled, this one. And metal we know can be leveled. So let's just help my future self. Just do that right now, right? Metal. No, it can't go. It can't go here, right? Yeah. Give me an Istashary trainer. Istastry. Ithashry. Ithashry. You have to kind of slur the word. Ithashry. There's definitely letters missing. The person who wrote this down couldn't communicate. Alright, there you go. What? Oh, this isn't... This is Holomachistry. Well. can't get what you want all the time, or indeed, even most of the time. I can put whist here though, and the preliminary meter can also fail to work. Ha 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 ha. I should really start. I should right now just close this, look over here at my chart. And so the trainers, search for trainer, 10 nectar, 10 rose, 10 sky, 10 scale. So to get the trainers, you need 10 of something, but that's real tough because I usually get 2 from a memory, right? And then 2 from a skill because it had a soul element because it's not leveled up. And so you need 6 from a skill. To say that's difficult is an understatement. So I'll need to find like regents to consume in order to do this, which I suppose is entirely fine. But if you're using those regents on that, you're not using it on something else. Giant grail liquor right here, the sacrament, all this stuff should just be used because it can be made again. Like, why is Azoth so great if I can get 6 knock right here? I feel like it has to be used for something. Only, and this was never touched in anything. It's probably made from our cordials. Anyway, so next time I play, we'll once again go through all of this. What was the illumination skill I put in? Oh, this needs to be leveled up. Illumination was something level 1. What was it? The illumination skill, which is on the tree. Not you. Not you. You? The Ragged Crossroads. And I only have 1 Faust, unfortunately, so that can be used, but unfortunately, it actually can't. Yeah, Horror Macistry and Metal. Can I do this over here? This forge. This is... Yeah, that can work. Yeah, we found one. Alright, that's my final trick for this time. Save and quit. Things going quite well. Going through all of the normal motions, passing like a wave through the house, getting far more skills than I did at last run through, and that's 100% a good thing. So yeah, next time I play, I will be right here. So will you probably. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.